Hey everybody, Chris here, coming to show you some more yard sale and thrift store finds. I've been really bad about editing and uploading videos, so this is this is the end of August, and I think I still have videos from like June and May that I haven't put up. So sorry about that. By the time I put this up, I'm hoping it'll only be late September. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But anyway, let's go over what I got. So this is hopefully a shorter video than usual. I just needed to clear out some space. As you can see, I've got a lot of stuff. I think last video, same thing I pointed up. Uh, those Nintendo games go 3 rows back, and now over here, I'm gonna go another couple rows. So I'm gonna find out what to do about that. So anyway, let's actually get into it. So let's start over here. We got a little pile of iPods. I've been paying like $1 or $2 an iPod lately. Some people are like, I think it's broken. I don't know if it works anymore. So they're just kind of like letting them go. I got this one and another one that I knew was broken for $5. I've been buying the broken ones on purpose, basically to sell in lots, because people buy them to repair them and then sell them, and I don't have the patience or the know-how to do that myself. But anyway, this one's probably worth the most. This is the newest Nano. Somewhere between like 70 and 100, somewhere in there probably. I forget how many gigs it is. Then, the iPod Touches, like the earlier generations, they don't go for more than like 20, $30, unless it's like a 64 gig. That's around like 45. I think I just sold one for 45. Picked up an Apple TV right here for $3 at Goodwill. I've had one sitting around forever because I don't have the remote. I think I might just order. I saw there's cheap ones on eBay. I think they're just like third-party ones, so I'll probably just order those and see if they work finally and get rid of them. I don't really know how much they go for. I want to say it's at least $20, probably closer to 30. I'll find out. Got a VCR. I think that was probably like $5 at Savers. Got a Polaroid camera. I think that was also $5 at Savers. Oh, it might have even been a little more. I think it was $6.99, which is more than I'd want to pay. But I just sold basically the exact same camera. It was a Sun 660, it looks exactly the same except for the word Sun. Sold that for $35, so hoping to get that. Got a Scrabble Diamond Edition. I think that's going for about $40 right now. Got a game called Social Sabotage at Savers. I think that was $3.99. Looks like it's going for about $35-$40. Got a few electronic games. I bought those two, the Aladdin and the WWF Kane one, with that Xbox for $18. So it's an Xbox One. It's the second one I've gotten at a yard sale. The first one is plugged into my living room TV right now. This one I'll probably try and sell to a friend before I sell it online. I know a few of my friends have been talking about getting Xbox Ones and they haven't done it, so I'll probably offer it up to them first. Then, that was 18. He said there was a game inside, but there wasn't. So there were no cords, no controllers. But in my past few videos, you've seen I've picked up controllers and I just never got around to listing them. So now I have a full thing because it's HDMI cable, and I ordered a power cord with like gift card credit. So like, didn't even cost me anything for that. But anyway. Got these other ones at various Savers. I got the lighted poker, I think was $1.99, and then I got pocket poker and skip bow yesterday for $2.99 at Savers. Pocket poker, I think goes for like about 10 to 15, and skip bow was on the higher end. It was like 30 or something, but I've never sold one before. I don't know if either of them work. I'm hoping the battery compartment isn't all like messed up. But then got a Super Nintendo. I got that with 4 games and the PS3 games over there for $12. Didn't have a power cord or an RF cable. I keep buying Super Nintendos without power cords. It's getting really annoying. I think I have another one lying around because I don't have a power cord for it. So that's something I definitely need to pick up. I got that GameCube with all those Nintendo games. It was a milk crate like full of games. Pretty much all those Wii games and those Xbox One or just regular Xbox games for 60, which I think was a little much. She was trying to add up. She was like, "Oh, I want $2 a game on that." And she like counted it out. She was like, "Well, that's 70 something." And she hadn't even gotten to the Wii stuff, and I don't even know if she knew the GameCube was in there. But I was like, "How about just 60 for everything?" And she said, "Sure." There were a couple people poking through it, like while I was paying her. I'm really hoping they didn't take anything. I feel like they might have, but whatever. It's not a big deal. I think it was worth it in the end, but I think I definitely could have got away with like 40 or 50 bucks. Another expensive find from that same day. I got a Sega CD Model 1. This is the first Model 1 I've ever found. Unfortunately, the sound is messed up. It works. You can play games. When you boot it up, it sounds fine, but when you play any game, it does like this left, right, left, right, left, right kind of thing. It's constant, and you can't hear the game audio at all. So I'll probably end up selling that for parts because I don't have the patience to repair it. That came, I think I paid 50 for that. It came with a stack of games there, Genesis and Sega CD. She ended up keeping the case for one of them. Like I don't know how she'd like hid it away. Like she brought out a ton of games. Most of them were like PC. As part of the Sega stuff. She ended up keeping the case for it. I'll show you in a second. I was really bummed. I like couldn't figure out when she took it out of the box, but whatever. Anyway, next we got Stratego Vintage Game Collection. I hadn't been picking these up for a while because I had like 4 for a long time, and then they all sold pretty quickly after each other. I had kind of not been picking them up since, and I was like, oh, you know what, I'll just grab it because all the other ones go for a decent amount, but I should have looked up the price. I think it's only going for like 20 now, and I think that's like prime. So I'll probably end up sitting on this one till Christmas maybe, but not a big deal. Under that, I got a copy of Splat. I sold a copy of that for 55 yesterday, so definitely know that that's still worth picking up. Got some Polaroid film. Got that at a yard sale for $1, 3 packs. That'll probably go for like 30 to 40 maybe. Couple ink cartridges. One of them's expired, one of them is new until 2020 or something, so it was kind of a weird mix. Those I think 63 goes for like 15-20 bucks, and I think 98 I think is the expired one. It'll probably still sell for like 10 maybe, not 100% sure. Got a Casio calculator. I think I got that at Savers for $1.99. That will probably go for like 20-25. Got a DS. I paid $5 for that, and I paid another 40 for these games and a few GameCube games. Definitely like on the higher side, but like each one of these games they had marked at 15. And I was like, can you do 5 each? And she's like, sure. And I was like, I probably could have gone for less. And she said she had the cases, and I guess she never went and got them. She also said she had moved. She might have left the cases in the state. I think she said she moved from like Connecticut or something. So she might not have been able to go and get them for me. But anyway, I'll show you them real quick. We got Pokemon Black version 2 and 2 copies of Pokemon White. And then Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance. I didn't realize how much these had gone up. I remember seeing White in Target on clearance for like 14 and thinking, wow, that's weird. Pokemon games never go down in value that much. But they were just trying to clearance them out for 3DS, I guess. And I should have bought them because these are going used for like 30 now, and a new copy is probably going for like 60. And then Pokemon Black version 2 was going for like 50. And I couldn't believe that. I think Dream Drop Distance is like around 30-ish. So that was amazing. I couldn't believe all those games were worth that value. I was expecting to get like 10 to 15 out of each of those. I'll show you the GameCube games in a minute. Oh yeah, this is one of the random things that came with the Sega that I'd never seen before. It's called a Power Plug. It's by Tyco, who I know to make RC cars. But you can like program button presses, and then I think you hit one of these buttons to automatically do it. So if you want to put in like cheat codes that are hard to remember or like whatever, but they're pretty cheap. It was like a Sega arcade stick, but it was broken, and I think like an N64 controller or something random. So I'll show you these real quick. Whoop. So these N64 games came with the GameCube. I asked if she had like more games. They said they have a ton of games. They're just not getting rid of anything. These are just the games they don't play. So FIFA 64, Turok, which is like a nice one, and Star Wars Shadow of the Empire. So I mean, none of those are all that. These two are probably like $7-8 games, and that's like two. And these are the 4 games that came with the Super Nintendo. Nothing crazy here. Magical Quest Star Mickey Mouse, Frogger, Tetris, and Dr. Mario. It's probably the best one in there. And Miss Pac-Man. The guy said he had original Nintendo too, but he was holding on to it. We'll go through the original Nintendo games last, so go through this pile. Obligatory Wii Sports. I think I actually... Oh yeah, I forgot. I got a Wii in here at some point. I think I might have even gotten 2. So a few of these games might have came with a Wii, but it was not with the GameCube. I think I got this for like $10 with probably just Wii Sports. Oh, no. I paid $6. I got this, and a sealed copy of Just Dance, which already sold, I believe. But anyway, these are the other games that came with the Super Nintendo. We got Infamous Second Son, Call of Duty Black Ops 3, Uncharted 4. I don't even think I noticed that came in a GameStop thing. Oh well, whatever. Not a big deal. These each sell for about $10. At another yard sale, I paid $2. I got Splatoon, and I think that's where the copy of Wii Sports came from. But I'm going to hold on to this because I don't have it. I don't have a lot of Wii U games, so figured I'd hold on to that. Paid $1 for Rock Band 3 at a yard sale. We got New Super Mario Bros. Wii, Donkey Kong Returns. I think those were in the thing with the GameCube. A lot of the games that came with the GameCube were very scratched, so there were probably twice as many Wii games, and the others were just like not usable. But anyway, these are the 3 other games that came with the DS stuff. Super Smash Bros. Melee, Super Mario Sunshine, and Mario Party 4. So that's great games. So I paid $20 for those. And then also there's like a copy of Journey floating around here somewhere for PS3. That was the other game I got with those. But yeah, back to... I assume all the rest of these, I think, came with the GameCube. And maybe I bought 1 or 2 otherwise. But anyway, Twilight Princess, Super Mario Galaxy, there's the copy of Journey, Just Dance Kids 2014, Mario Kart Wii, Endless Ocean, Blue World, Tangled, Scooby-Doo and the Spooky Swamp, Pirates of the Caribbean, video game, Wii Ski, Mario Galaxy, Super Mario Strikers Charged. Yeah, I think I bought these separately. Twilight Princess. I know I bought 4 games from somebody. I think it was Twilight Princess, probably Donkey Kong Country, New Super Mario Bros., and I imagine probably something else. I don't know. A couple Tiger Woods games, Tony Hawk Downhill Jam, Zumba Core, Top Spin, My Fitness Coach, Brunswick Pro Bowling, and Just Dance 3. Oh, okay, I guess I didn't sell it yet, but this came with the Wii. The Wii didn't have controllers, but I have like a million Wii controllers. Go to here. This was inside the GameCube. We got Monsters Inc. Scream Arena. This was inside the Wii, I believe. It might have just been a loose game. Sonic and the Secret Rings. Got Wii Sports. Wii Sports Resort. These all look toast. I don't know if these are all going to work. The Sims, Amped, Shrek 2, Frogger, Ancient Shadow, Star Wars Battlefront, another Shrek game, Super Slam, Madagascar, and then yeah, here's Eternal Champions. They had the long case, and I asked if I was like, I'll give you $50, and how about you throw in the empty cases in case like I have a copy or the game is inside the system. And she said sure, and she put it all in a bag. And then like when I was getting my money out, I think she took the case for this back. It was weird. So Eternal Champions, I think this goes for like 20, 25. If it had the case, it'd probably go for like 30 something. So Sega CD, Sherlock Holmes / Sega Classics, Soul Force or Fierce, Feast, Soul Feast. I don't know. Echo the Dolphin in a pretty cracked case. Got the Incredible Hulk, Altered Beast, Lion King, Sonic the Hedgehog 3, Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine, Sonic the Hedgehog 1, Gauntlet 4. There was also empty cases for Sonic 2 and a couple other games, but I just put them away. It wasn't worth showing. I did manage to complete Sonic 2, a copy that I had. And then let's go to the Nintendo games. So yeah, part of the $60 lot. There's a lot of terrible sound. There's a lot of kind of like whatever games in here, but I couldn't believe some of the other ones. So we'll start here. I got Fester's Quest. I had the manual from a previous video. That doesn't go for too much, but anyway. Rygar. Tiny Toon Adventures 2. I thought this was a game that'd be worth money because a lot of these cartoon games had sequels. Like, was it DuckTales 2, Flintstones 2, Chip and Dale 2 that are all worth a bunch because they had low press runs, but this was not one of them. This is worth like $10 at most. Friday the 13th, Skate or Die, Baseball, Excite Bike. I got like 6 copies of this now. Strider, Final Fantasy. I was really happy to see that in there. It doesn't go for too much. I think it's like $20, but it definitely made like basically paying a bit more worth it just for that. Star Soldier, Master Blaster. This was a favorite as a kid. I think there's a new one for Switch. I haven't bought it, but I've been thinking about it. But if you haven't played Master Blaster, or Blaster Master, sorry, definitely do it. Classic Concentration, 1942. It's a good one. RBI Baseball. Tecmo Bowl. Tecmo Bowl. This went down in price quite a bit. This used to be like a $15 game. Now it's like down around 7-ish. Chrysalis. This looked like a really cool game. SNK game. I probably won't play it, but definitely looks cool. Kung Fu, Caesar's Palace, Top Gun. I think I'm up to like 4 copies of that now. Jaws, Somebody's Turbo Racing, and Ultima Exodus or Exodus Ultima. Not really sure. Then Big Bird's Hide and Speak. Desert Commander. This looked really cool. This looks like almost like a precursor to, is it Advanced War on the Game Boy Advance? It looked kind of like that, which is cool. Akira Warriors, Golf, Sesame Street 1, 2, 3, Hogan's Alley. That came with a manual and the dust cover, so that was cool. Jeopardy, Rad Racer 2, Sesame Street ABC, Win, Lose, or Draw, Platoon, The Chess Master, except I think if you look up anywhere, it just says Chess Master. Championship Bowling, Bill Elliott's, I think it's Elliott, yeah, Bill Elliott's NASCAR Challenge, Gradius, which is another great game. Captain Skyhawk. This was another game. Like this and Blaster Master were on constant rotation at my cousin's house. Like we almost always had to play this or that. Mostly because I owned all the Mario games, and every time I went over their house, I had to like take it back. But anyway, and then the last is The Simpsons, Bart versus the Space Mutants, and I think it came with the manual. It's not Double Dragon. Yeah, it came with the manual. It's ad for Double Dragon 3 on the back. Yeah, and that's that. So definitely like a decent price. Could have paid less, but I just kind of sometimes get in a mode where I just like want to make the purchase, and I don't want them to think about it too much because, like I said, she was like, "Well, I want $2 a game," so like 70 something dollars she was up to, and that wasn't counting the Wii stuff. And I like immediately was like, "Well, some of these are sports games. Some of these aren't even worth $2." And she was like, "Yeah, I know." So, you know, something about this summer, I've just been like, oh, not overpaying, but like paying more than I would have previously, just to like kind of speed things along, which is can be good because if you, I've also spent too long trying to haggle with people, and then they've just like set themselves on a price, and I end up wasting time instead of like going out getting new things, going to new yard sales. I just end up like kind of trying to convince someone to go lower, but they've just set on a price, and like I've just like can't remember that like some people just won't budge. So it's sometimes good to make that like quick purchase just so that like not everybody's thinking about it for so long. But yeah, so thanks for watching. Hopefully this will be up sometime this year. And yeah, like, subscribe, comment, share, all that jazz. And see everybody later. Bye.